is everybody doing? We are back with some more Utah Jazz action here. Let me switch on over. Might have to make this a little bit larger. Looks like Jazz maybe have on the small screen here. But we're back here with them facing off against the Kings again. We saw them play the Kings earlier as Justin starts the game off with the slam. Faced the Kings earlier in the last tournament in the Slam Open, and they took them down quite handily, honestly. But the Kings are out here with a new lineup, taking Bray off the court. They're now going score, kick, and carry. Bray was, of course, the former, I believe, number 4 overall pick for the Kings. Now he's going to be off the court. They're running a new lineup here in Sacramento. It doesn't seem like it's off to a hot start as the Jazz are able to punch that one away. Justin going to try to capitalize with the 3. No, out to Miami. Deep 3 from the left wing. Good. Jazz go up 5-0 to start this game. As we're trying to settle in here, Jazz are off to a absolutely torrid start. Score going to try to get a quick slip. No, over to kick. We'll see how they reset it. They do get it back to score. No off-ball action yet. Miami and Kaze into the pick and roll. They're going to send carry on a cut over Justin, and it's good. But a great start here for Utah. As I said, they've tried some different ways to break the press. That time they have Justin trying to run off. Nothing going. Kaze is the backup option. But ultimately, Justin is able to come back. He's going to try to lay that one up, hoping for the standing dunk. Doesn't get it. 99% contested layup. And it's the Kings going the other way with the chance to tie. Double screens over the top, trying to get a switch. They do get it. Score, scoop, up, and good. It's now a 1-point game. I promise you guys I will get the screen fix here, but don't want to mess with it during the game. Don't want to lose any action. It's going to be the Jazz moving the other way. Miami with score on him. Does he set the screen? He comes up here. Justin denies the screen, though, and gets a two-handed slam. Up and good. Jazz back up 3. Not as poked away there by Kaze. Now it's Justin with the ball over the top. Getting the screen from Miami again. They're working to get score into it. Justin out a shot in the corner. Didn't want it. Now Miami holding the screen. Justin trying to get the switch. Can't get it. Throws the slip. Miami right-handed slam up and good. All right, there we go. Is that good? That's what we're looking for. Alrighty. Jazz up 5. Get it back to score season. They couldn't get the switch. Now it's Miami getting over to kick. They hyper switch it, and they are able to make it work there. Kaze gets the rebound. Justin out and running into the corner. Kick not jumping, though. Disciplined defense. They have carry and kick in the pick and roll. That means Kaze's going to pop out on the guard, and that's automatic. You cannot get the guard onto him. There's one guy that you need to have a power forward or lock on at all times. It's Kaze, one of the deadliest shooters in the league. And again, showing why he is. Trying to send the backdoor on Justin, and right now it's Jazz still up 5 even after that dunk. So Jazz are feeling fine, giving up some 2s at the rate that they're scoring. Kings have not been able to score enough to only be taking 2s at this point. As long as the Jazz can keep pace, they're in a great spot to close out game number 1. We'll see they continue to put score into the back end. Kick very low on it, forcing Justin to shoot. Not his comfort zone necessarily. It's going to lead to a miss. Now it's back out for kick. Kick can't get it to go over the top of the key either, and Justin had a dunk going the other way, but a reach-in foul from Carey forces the Jazz to reset. We'll see if they go back to the pick and roll with Miami. It looks like they will, but it's Miami hesitating, driving. No. Gonna reset it. Kick still very low on the screen. Gets through that one over top of it. Justin's going to cross over, gets to the rim, can't get the dunk. Miami tips away the rebound and comes up with it. Can he take it to the rim himself? He's bumped out. No, it's Kaze with the ball. Kaze trying to work on score season. We saw some post work from him. He's going to step back into a mid-range Embiid style. No good, though, as he gets the windup. And just like that, the Kings pull within 3. As I said, the Jazz were okay sacrificing some 2s earlier in the game. But now, as they've stopped scoring, all those 2s from the Kings add up. Miami thought he was going to step into a jumper, did not. Quick slip, back up for the screen. Justin with 3s all over the place, doesn't want to shoot them. That one is up and good, 28% contest. He's really hesitant behind the arc right now, and that's kind of been the story of the season for him. He is a rim running guard at heart. That's why you see teams like the Kings now going under these screens, forcing him to shoot those tough shots or even open shots. He just doesn't want it from back there. There you see score season isolating, but gets the layup. Not going to matter, still up and good. Sometimes that animation, especially if you have a locker power forward on you, it's going to get punched away. You don't get the scoop. You don't get the layup. It's kind of like a close shot, a jump shot. But against the guard, did not matter. Kick still far under the screens. Justin doing a little bit too much. Can he cut there? It's poked away by Score. And now it's the Kings going the other way, down 4. Score to the rack. Two-handed flush. Kings pull within 2, and they are just hanging around right now. Kaze gets the ball and hands it off to Justin. And this Miami-Justin pick and roll gets something going. There's a foul from Kick. We'll see who the inbounder is. Not sure if they got it past half. No, they did not. So a side inbounds here. Tough to do anything from these spots. And there you see they just get it in and reset the offense. Kaze almost gets it poked away and then almost goes out of bounds. Now Miami on the quick slip. Miami flushes it home. Right over Carey. He said, forget making the extra pass. I have a little more vert than you're used to. And then he steals it going the other way, and now he has badge. What can the Jazz do with it? Kaze in the corner with the guard on him. Last time he was able to capitalize off of that. Justin going to the rim, has Miami with badge. Miami pump faking it, and it's again Kaze cutting, dexing, three-pointer good. Jazz go up 7. And that is twice now that Kaze has gotten the guard onto him. And it's 2 times that he's been able to score off of it. You cannot get a guard onto him. And it sounds crazy to have the guard guarding somebody with sharp badge, but that's just what you have to do with a shooter that is as good as Kaze. It's too much space to cover when you talk about trying to guard the backdoor and guard the pop out, as Kaze thought about the mid-range there to end it, but they will set up the pick and roll. They are leaving score season on Kaze right now. They don't want to get shot over for game. Now it's Justin getting it back to Kaze. 4 seconds to go. Can he create something? Back to Justin. Justin fading midi. Do they have the rebound? Yes. No. It's tipped away. Kings come up with it. Score season. Pull up midi. Justin gets the box out. Not going to matter. And the Kings pull within 3. Anything ends it here for Utah, though. That's right, Rec. We have this Kings series right now, and then later today at 7:30 Eastern is the Warriors series. Justin over the top. Leaving Score in that pick and roll, which means Kaze is now setting the screen. Kaze on the pop, not there. 8 seconds. Miami has not been able to capitalize off of his badge. Kaze open mid-range, didn't want it. Backing down, they get Miami on the slip. No. Kick, pass, fakes. Kings with the chance to tie. Justin caught on ball. Score thought about shooting it, doesn't want it. Now it's Kick again, popping out, not there. 10 seconds to go. Can the Jazz come up with a big stop? And there it is for Kaze. Kaze in transition, over the guard, good. And the Jazz take game number 1. What a two-way play there from a guy who showed up all game long. He comes through one last time to put away the Kings here. As I said, this is a new-look Kings team. For a little bit, it looked like the Jazz had their card. Then it got a little iffy towards the end. The Jazz offense really slowed down, and Miami popped badge and never got another opportunity. Not that they didn't try. He was getting touches, but they were all over him in terms of just making sure he didn't have a chance on the pop to use it. Miami got a little pop happy, it looked like, as he was looking to attack that as opposed to slipping ever like he was doing, earlier in the game. But the Jazz in that game overall looked very solid. It did get scary at the end, but that's a good-looking Jazz game where they played defense. They had the rotations they wanted. We saw 2 different times where they hyper switched, where Justin is caught on Kick, or he's caught on who was their lockdown, and they're going to rotate off ball immediately, catching them off guard. And the Kings tried to capitalize on that by shooting the 3 before the rotation can get there, but that's just they were not able to. The Jazz were 2 on point. It's a bit unorthodox to be making those switches from that far away when you have Justin running from the right corner, or Justin running from the wing and Kaze coming from the right corner. But if you're able to get that off, that keeps Justin away from the ball and just keeps your PG out of the defense, which is what you're looking to do. Basically, that's all threes is about, is attacking the mismatch. So the Jazz were able to do that a couple times. That really messed up the Kings offense, and they weren't able to get the switches. They kept Justin in the corner, guarding corner, only having to worry about, cuts mainly, and kept Miami and Kaze in the pick and roll on defense. We'll see in game number 2 now what the Jazz can do. This is one of the handful of games that Utah's able to get on West servers, that is. So there were a couple years ago a lot of arguments about servers. And for those who don't know, East versus East is going to play East servers. West versus West is going to play West servers. Anything else where it doesn't mesh perfectly, Central. They're all Central. So, like, Milwaukee games are Central. Minnesota, I don't know if they're Central. They might be East. But those type of teams that just get to use Central all the time, they get used to it. A lot of guys in the league feel like they have an advantage. So right now, Utah has to be feeling good shooting. You're never going to feel better than this playing on your home server as opposed to playing Central or, I mean, they'll never play East. So just as opposed to playing Central, playing West has to feel a little bit better here. And we saw that with Kaze being very aggressive on his shots, especially when he was able to get score on him those 2 times. There you see Kick 6 trying to do the same thing. He said, Kaze, that looked pretty fun, but not able to get it to go there. Justin gets back for a 19% contest. Can Justin get the angle on him? Tries to scoop it up and in, and it's good. Using his body to shield the defender. That is a quick 2-0 start. And the Kings starting with the ball, and 30 seconds later, you're down 2. That's not ideal for them. Whenever you start with the ball, you want to take those games. And for you to come out, start with the ball, and then have a transition bucket go the other way, not great. Also not great is Justin having to be on ball there, but they get another quick switch. Kaze jumps out of the play, but those are the switches Utah has been able to get away with as as Score steps back, Justin switches off quickly, Kaze gets back on the ball, and they've been finding creative ways to get those and get Justin back into the corner on defense. That's not a knock on Justin at all. It's just the point guard builds can't really move their feet, can't contest shots. Certainly not at the level of the power forward and lock builds. We see a nice bucket from Utah to get them back up 2. Kick has not been able to do much against Justin as they keep trying to attack the switch, and there's a Euro and a pass out. Sometimes those bailouts are not clean. That one was. Carey was not ready for it. Now it's Kick in the corner. He's going to get a shooting foul on a smother, and I don't believe he jumped. I'd have to go back and see it. I think that was a hands-up contest, and they gave him a shooting foul. Now Kaze gets backdoored. You don't see a lot of that. The lock getting backdoored by the guard. The series is 1-0. Utah took game 1, so we are in game number 2 right now. Justin trying to get something going over to Miami again. For some time last series, we saw, at the end of the game, we saw, that's a 3 there from Justin. I was going to say we saw Kaze setting the screens, but I was a little mesmerized by Justin there working out on the guard. It was mainly Miami setting screens, but Kaze came into it after Miami got badged. They're going to continually put the guard into the pick and roll because of the defensive liability that they are. And there you see a missed rotation from Utah. It's Carey wide open in the corner. That's going to tie it up there for the Kings. Utah's been all over these rotations, and they're aggressive in doing them as Kick 6 reaches out of the play. Are the Kings going to be able to foul? No, it's Kaze with the slam on the backdoor cut. You see teams a lot of times just start spamming reaches, trying to get a foul, hoping they can reset it. You can't intentionally foul in 3s like you can in 5s, so if a guy gets out of the play, you're at the game's mercy if it gives you a reach-in foul. Score working out. Justin switches on the ball. Score maybe had the shot, didn't want it though. It's Carey now up top to Kick, who has Miami on him. 1 second to go. Can they get the board? It's Kaze coming down with the big rebound. Justin working the other way, and they're going to set up the offense. Justin has the mismatch he wants. Had a couple lanes there. Now settles for a tough wing jumper. No good. Tip rebound out to Justin. Justin still with the switch. Does he try to rim run now? Score playing for the rim run. Justin walks it out to the corner. That's a move we haven't seen since the slam open, but he can't get it to go. He was smiling knowing he got him on that one, but the 3 is no good. Score season under the rim. Layup up and good. 2 defenders down there, but he keeps waiting them out and getting those layups to go. When you get those switches, those are times when you really need to just be aggressive, I think, in getting your rim run, getting your points with Score season on you. Granted, the second shot he shot in the corner was wide open, but the first time he really settled for that wing shot, which is not what you're looking for. Now it's Miami with the guard on him. Does he try to post up? No. Kaze in the corner, fading 3. And that man is automatic. Another 3 for Utah, another 3 for Kaze. Jazz lead by 3 as well. A stop here would be big to go up 2 possessions. Score working back over the middle. Nothing going. Behind the back twice, 3 times. Now the handoff. Score, you know, has to be hurting on stamina and adrenaline. Stepping back, bumped. Slow burst there. 2 seconds. Gets Kaze jumping. Kick 6. Heavily contested shot. Tip rebound for Carey, but Kaze steals it away. Justin gets the switch again. Does he look for the rim this time? It's going to be Miami going to the rim instead. Jazz lead by 5. Kaze tears it off of score season, and the Jazz are coming alive here, but it's going to be tipped away as Justin had a free corner 3. I know he was counting them up in his head already. But the Kings save the possession, force Utah to work in the half court. Miami with the hesitation, quick slam, and the Jazz go up 7. That's a move he tried to pull out last game. That hesitation speed boost is so powerful on the big builds especially. It's good on any build, but the big builds that don't get too many dribble moves is where you can really work off of it as you see a scoop coming the other way. Miami pulled it out at the perfect time there, got the Kings leaning. Justin gets the blow by off a badge. Kick gets back in front. Miami tries to slip, not there. Justin crossing over. They're not going to be able to keep the switch if they get too close. They had it, but Miami gets plucked. Now it's score going the other way, and the Kings cut back within 3. Just like last game, we saw the Jazz go up 6-7 points. The Kings just hang around, keep it close. So you can't just walk it in. You're going to have to try to fight here to close out this game, but Justin with badge. The Jazz have a chance to really ice it here. Justin working towards the corner, crossover, had the pop of late, getting it there, and it's a reverse slam over score season. A standing reverse slam for the little guy. That's an athletic move that you don't see from that three-point shot hunter build. Now it's score, three-pointer, good. And just like that, the Kings are back within 2 that you can't just put them away easily. Miami in the corner. Now to the wing. Is he going to try to cut right off of this? He slips instead. There it is. Miami slam. Good. Jazz back up 4, and they are in a pretty comfortable spot, but they're not home free. Kings answer with a quick slip of their own. Cut back within 2. Anything ends it here for Utah. Justin still with badge. Does he look to attack with it? Step back. Gets the defender jumping. Now they switch it. Can Miami slam it home? And he does. That ends game number 2. And Utah goes up 2-0 in the series. Those are usually spots where we see a Kaze Dex. But Justin with a great play there. And it's not too often that you see defenders jump at Justin's three-pointer. They were feeling the pressure there because he had badge. That green window seems huge, but especially in those situations, teams usually say, you know what, we're not going to get gamed on a slip. We're not going to get gamed on a backdoor or a rim run. You have to shoot it. You're going to have to time the jumper if you want to beat us. That's the opposite of what happened there for Sacramento as Kick 6 jumped out at Justin when he got a little bit of space at the perimeter. They gave up the slip to Miami before he could get back in the play. Now Jazz, if I remember correctly in the Slam Open, they swept the Kings. They're, with the chance of cursing this one, inching closer to a second sweep of Sacramento in this season in 3s. That would really be a statement for them to go 6-0 against this team. Jazz are looking very strong today. For anybody just coming in, the Jazz do go up 2-0 with that last game. Best of 5 series, so they will have a chance to close out, and I believe they do get ball here in game number 3 to start. Just waiting for them to get into the lobby. But the one thing to speak on that's been different from any other 3s team I've watched is Kaze's ability to score the ball on the build that he's on. We have seen some shooting guards come out. You see Tutak shooting a lot of, 50-50 shots or crazy shots. That's what his name was built on. But for Kaze to be doing it on this build, fading, over the top, leaning, wind-ups, the ones where your back's turned and you got to spin around mid-catch, all sorts of stuff. He just knocks them all down, and you have to think some of that's ability and some of that's just putting countless time in, learning the animations, learning all the different jumpers. That's really where it's been paying off in situations like that where he was able to fade, get that 3 in the corner. In a game, you only win by 5 points. Shots like that are huge, and they try to get a quick one to Miami in the corner, but Carey's all over it, not biting on the cut from Justin at all. Now it's Carey going the other way and dunking it. The Kings will start 2-0 here. So just as I said last game, when the Kings started with the ball and then 30 seconds later, You're down 2-0. That's what the Jazz just did coming out here. But Kaze says, no, he misses it. I was going to say, make it 3-2, but now it's going to be 4-0. One of the rare misses from Kaze. You know, he doesn't shoot 100%. It might feel like it, but only about 75% from three as it gets poked away there. They get it back to Justin, and they're going to set it up. Miami slipping down. They want Kaze to set the screen, I'm assuming. Justin fakes the screen, gets the shot to go. Kaze cuts, keeps the defense honest there on the cut, and Justin takes advantage. And then he's going to get a steal going the other way. Can they find Miami? He's going to dunk it home with the right hand instead and take the lead. Jazz go up 5-4 just like that. A huge sequence of plays from Justin shooting that wing three, getting the steal, dunking it the other way. They switch Miami into the pick and roll. Now it's Justin cutting him off. Scorer gets the ISO, but with only 10 seconds to go. Off of Kaze's face, he reached his defender. The animation it gave him, he stuck out his left hand, bounces off his face, put no hands near the basketball at all. Now Justin switches on to Score Season with 6 to go. They try to dot Kaze in the corner. Get it back to Score Season. Over to Carey. Carey with no space, but the defender jumps by. He steps into the midi. No good. Kaze with a great rebound again. Justin going the other way. A dunk stick right over Carey. And the Jazz lead by 3. What a play there. Justin has been all over the place to start this game number 3 as the Jazz are looking for a sweep. Carey over the top. The Jazz have been jumping everywhere too as Justin comes up with another steal. Now a full court cut to Kaze who dunks it home. I think everybody in the game may have a dunk right now as the Jazz are up 9-4. Score Season working out on Kaze. The Kings offense has completely stalled out. Score over the top of the key. Is that a pocket? No. 29% contest. No good. Justin says, thank you very much. A dunk with the right hand. Jazz go up 11-4. Get the ball into Carey. Maybe trying to find Score. He looks for kick instead. Kick almost puts it down there. Carey on the cut. Can he get by? Yes. Layup good. The Kings offense gets back on the board. Ends the run. What might have been like an 8-0 run in threes for the Jazz. Justin step back, feeling good. This is when he starts hunting his threes a little more, usually after he makes a couple shots. Miami hesitating, steps into the mid-range. No good. He's loving that move right now, though. The speed boost Hezzy. Score Season going to the rim. Good, and the Kings cut back within 3. Justin crossing over to the rim. Gets it poked away, though, on the way up. Defender jumped before he even started going up. Justin maybe thought he had him. Now it's a 1-point game just like that. I thought Justin maybe had the driving dunk. It looked like he got himself a little too far underneath for the standing dunk, and Miami pop out 3. No good again. But a bit of pass interference, an errant pass, gives Utah another chance here with the ball. They tried throwing the break to Score Season. That's just one of those things. Nobody did anything wrong, and I can't even necessarily say somebody on Utah did something right. There's something wrong as Kick pokes it away. Score in the corner. They're going to foul and set it up. I think if he threw the slip, Miami might have been there to poke it away. Score's going to be on Kick. Kaze walls up the baseline. Justin helps a bit too much. Kick over the top, and the Kings lead by 2. A game that Utah was just dominating has completely swung the other way. Double screens coming up, possibly. Now Miami finds his way to the corner. It's Kaze setting the screens. Kaze with the pop. A 3. And he gets him right back in the lead. A 3 from Kaze on the quick pop. Huge play there, just like we saw in game number 2 with the fading corner 3. Kaze comes through for them every time, it feels like. Now it's Score working over the left wing, looking for Kick on the pop again. Carey tries to get the backdoor cut, not there. Score on the left wing. Justin tries to steal it, reaches at the right time. The game does not reward him, and Carey pops his playmaking takeover. Looking for Miami in the corner, didn't like it. Kaze sets the screen. What's he look for here? Justin wing 3 up, no good. Kaze rebound. He's been so good on the glass tonight. They get it to him, top of the key. Not able to blow by, gets caught in a bad layup animation, is able to bail out. Miami posting up, back to Justin. Do they look for Miami again? He's going to shoot a free board. 2-on-1, should be the Jazz's rebound. It is. Now Justin backing up, has the 3 again, open, good. Utah leads by 2. Big possession here for Utah on the defensive end. Justin pops his takeover. Carry with play badge, but he stumbles out of bounds. And Utah has a chance to go up 2 possessions very late in this game. Justin with takeover. Will they jump again? Last time we saw Kick jump at the 3-pointer. Will we see it again? Kaze had the midi pop, didn't want it. Justin in the corner, wide open, didn't want it. Wide open again. He wants it this time, and it's good. Maybe he likes shooting off that behind the back a little bit more than the standstill. Maybe he felt the defensive pressure a little bit too much, but the 3 is up and good. Utah leads by 5. Score Season has the mismatch he wants. Can he do something with it? They're playing hot potato. They want to shoot off that play badge. Score Season's going to do just that. 44% contest, late release, no good. Justin bumped by Score, but this is not the matchup Sacramento wants with the series on the line. Justin isolating left, right, 3, no good. Score in the opposite corner. Justin tries to steal it. Carry for 3. Good. The Kings cut within 2. The last couple times Justin has had that switch, he has not been attacking the rim run. They got another good look there, but could not knock it down. Now it's Kaze with the screen. Justin in the corner. Miami maybe had it. Defender jumps back. He steps in. Has the dunk. It's blocked away. Bit too hesitant under the rim. The defense recovers and the Kings stay alive for now. Justin running all the way out. It's Kaze on the backdoor, 2-handed slam, and the Jazz take game number 3 and the series sweep. Make that 2 for them this season against Sacramento. Another great showing. Even with a couple things down the stretch not going Utah's way, they pull it out. A quick series there for the Jazz, as was the last one against Sacramento, and as was their last series yesterday against Memphis. All right, so for anybody just tuning in, you missed it. A great series for Utah as they take a 3-0 sweep over Sacramento. They will be back tonight at 7:30. So 7:30 Eastern, that's in 1 hour from now. They'll be facing off against the Warriors, a team they also beat in the Slam Open group play, but now the Warriors have a new lineup, sliding Kenny into the threes lineup, taking C's out of it. We'll see how that looks tonight at 7:30 in 1 hour. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you guys for tuning in for this one. And we will be back at 7:30 Eastern. Set your alarms.